I'm Don Andrews with Butte News. I'm here with the new owners of the Covellite Theater. Just go ahead and introduce yourselves.
My name is Demetrius, Fassas. How much of an introduction would you like?
Just a little bit of history. What basically brought you to
Butte?
Trying to revitalize the theater and get things going back here?
I moved to Butte in 2015, which was a time period where one of the former owners of the Covellite Theater, Matt Fry, had really been pouring a lot of effort into getting this theater up and running, and it was one of the first things that made Butte feel like home for me. The Covellite Theater has always been a place that I've come for entertainment, and I'm really excited to get to be at the helm of it and helping to grow the entertainment that's available here in Butte.
Chris?
I'm Christopher Curry. My gosh, I've been in Butte since 2019 January. I'm a custom home builder. I'm a remodeler. Historic renovation is like what I do, what makes me happy. One of the first jobs I had was remodeling the Baptist church next door for Jeff Riggs. And since then, I can't get out of Uptown. I started working here with Scott a while back, just doing door and helping him fix the place up here and there. And I fell in love with it. And when I heard that he was selling, I went nuts and just started talking to every brother or sister that I knew that may or might be interested. And fish on.
Now, you guys have an event coming up on the 26th of August?
Correct.
It's going to be the first event back in here in a while.
Covellite Theater has been inactive for the past year, and in order to keep our beer and wine license, we have to have an event before September 1st.
It's kind of like a John Hughes movie. You got to save the theater. It's like, how do we do it? We throw a party.
This is our Save the Theater party.
We called Molly Ringwald.
Like, I will have owned the theater for less than 24 hours, or maybe just over 24 hours when this event goes down. But it'll be a casual event. There's a lot of friends and supporters of the Covellite Theater, and I'd love to get all those people together and enjoy a good time here for the first time in many months.
Mm-hmm. And what's your plan kind of for the theater, going forward once you guys have all the paperwork done and everything? Like, what do you want to be doing in here?
Mm-hmm. So the theater itself is going to be run by the nonprofit Covellite Presents. And we want to open the doors to any and all forms of stage production that we can utilize it for. And in preparation for that, I've had conversations with people that are involved with community theater, both here and in Anaconda, as well as Deer Lodge. The Cutler Brothers Theater is really excited to have a venue in Butte to bring some comedy into. I'd love to see an improv group. I'm trying to get in touch with one of the previous families that owned and ran the Covellite and did a lot of improv and stage plays here. I'm drawing a blank on the name.
Is that the Thomas family?
The Thomas family, but there was like a
The kitschy
name for the acting troupe, and I forget what it was. But that's actually like where Fred and Elizabeth Crace met, was here in the Covellite as part of this acting troupe. And of course now Elizabeth runs the Orphan Girl Theater, and Fred's an integral part of the Brewery Follies, and beloved Butte musician. So stage plays, comedy, vaudeville, local musical acts. We would be an overflow area for Orphan Girl Theater if they need a larger venue to do a performance. And then I'd love to have independent film as a part of the Covellite Theater. Of course, I've been talking with you about bringing the Covellite Film Festival back for 2024, but I'd love to see film screenings going on upstairs anytime there's not a big event in there.
Midnight movies.
Bring back some cult classics.
Yeah, some cult classics. Really get some people jazzed about coming, because through the winter time there is not a lot to do here. And and I know everybody I talk to is itching constantly for something that they can actually go to, that they can count on, and we can open these doors and have midnight movies and have evening events, some catered events that for sure are going to happen. I can't wait to see everything that comes about from all of this. The list is so long. Every couple minutes I send him a text like, "Oh, we could," and it's always. We could have dancing people in cages. We can.
I'm an ordained minister of the Pastafarian Church, the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. So we could do weddings upstairs.
Sunday morning rock and roll jam sessions.
Yeah, man.
And service.
But to build a community around the place, that's really what the priority is, because Butte has been through and has been cultivating this artistic renaissance the whole time that I've been here. Like, there are young artists and older artists alike that are, kind of converging on Butte because, one, it's an affordable place to live, and two, there's an interest in that revitalization, and there's an opportunity here to have a bigger impact than you would in a more populous city or state. Mm-hmm. And I think that's really kind of the beautiful thing about where Butte's at. And it just seems like the prime time to have a well-run, mid-sized venue here.
And then do you guys have, where do you guys want to be in 5 years from here? What is your kind of overall plan for the theater?
Yeah, that is something that the board for Covellite Presents is going to have to spend some time on and really develop a 5-year strategic plan. Kind of my personal ambitions would be to, in the next 2 years, have the theater be financially self-supporting, and to have some in-house staff for booking and promotions. In addition to running the bar and the door, it would be incredible if we could afford a lighting and sound engineer that could be dedicated here. That would be kind of a dream. I don't know. What do you think? 5 years down the road,
food truck.
All I'm looking at
Next
is
year.
I'm looking at this giant list of what needs to happen today. Don, I haven't had time to think about the 5-year plan.
It's like we're still going over people in the valley who might have a food truck for sale. Just because it would be such a great idea to be able to serve people some basic bar snacks or sandwiches in the middle of the night or whatever. But so that's something that's running around in our heads quite a bit. How do we serve people? How do we keep people safe? How do we make this all happen in a good way that keeps the people happy and keeps everyone from hurting each other?
Mm-hmm.
It's tough, man. It's definitely a fine line between making something great and leaving people in a way that can harm. They can do harm to others. Drinking and driving and what have you. Mm-hmm. I've been talking about late night taxi services. From the bar that we actually drive people home. Mm-hmm. a bus that goes through town, picks everybody up, and at 1 o'clock drives everybody, drops them all back off. Or something like that. But 5-year plans are crazy. It's like you look that far in the future, who knows what it's really going to look like.
And you guys are going to take advantage of the stage down here as well as the upstairs?
Absolutely. I think initially being open 5 days a week is the target, and having a open mic night and a jam night for musicians, as well as booking local acts and doing film, is how we're going to fill those days where there aren't touring acts that are booked. And so we want it to be a place that people start coming after work to see what's going on.
And are there any acts or anything like that that you guys really want to kind of bring to Butte? Do you have anything in mind yet, or is it just kind of
string dusters?
Yeah,
we want the string dusters here tomorrow.
We just spent 2 days at Pine Creek Lodge watching the infamous string dusters and talking to them about, hey, is this venue large enough?
Yes,
can we actually make this work?
I ended up standing next to the banjo player, and I just showed him a picture of the Covellite. I was like, "Would you play here?" and started talking to him about it. That was the opening line, and showing him a picture of the Covellite. And we've been met with nothing but good response, with positive response. People that see what we're doing want to be a part of it and want to make this happen. I think it's destined for somebody to do something great with it. And so, why not us? Yeah.
Kitchen dwellers would be a ton of fun. I don't know if we can afford them at this point. They've blown up a little bit. They've gone national in a hurry. So that'll be a conversation down the road to see if we can get on their tour schedule. They're usually pretty kind to Montana venues.
Yeah.
My summary would just be like financially self-supporting with a community of people that support the venue as well as the entertainment that's happening here. It's not just for the consumer, if you will, but it's for the creator, it's for the artist. And it's a place where people can bring their dreams to life, or they can bring their ambition to a stage and exhibit it for the people of Butte to enjoy.
Mm-hmm. And do you guys have a website already and stuff? Do you have a calendar?
There is a website, CovellitePresents.com, or I don't have control over the website yet.
Gotcha.
I've been begging for that. But it's kind of tough because we're putting the cart before the horse a little bit in doing a lot of work prior to actually closing on the building. But that speaks to the ambition and the desire to see this place perform. And so at this point, all of any upcoming events you will find on the Facebook page, which is the Covellite Theater and Uptown Lounge. And the website is going to undergo an overhaul and a rebuild in the coming month. And we will have a ticketing platform on the website that all of the shows that are being booked here, regardless of who's booking the entertainment, you'll be able to see all those events in one place and buy tickets to multiple events or RSVP to donation-based events. But we want to have everything. We want to have a full calendar going out 4 months, so that people know what to expect and can make plans around what they want to see here.
Nice. Well, thank you guys. This is Don Andrews. I'm with Demetrius and Chris. They're going to be the new owners of the Covellite Theater. And congratulations, guys.
Thank you so
And
much.
can't wait to come to an event here on the 26th of August.
26th of August. We'll start around 6 p.m.
Awesome. Well, great, guys. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Don. And thanks, Jim.
Thanks,
No
man.
problem.